Hey everyone, so today I'm going to do something a little different and walk you through what it's like when I paint a painting from start to finish. Today I'm going to walk you through the first layer. I really like to work in layers with oil paints. So I've been asked to do a painting of this scene from Peaky Blinders, and I'm going to show you what my process is for doing that. I'm going to walk you through the palette that I will be using as well. So today I'm going to lay in the entire first layer where I sort of block the biggest, most basic shapes that I need to inform me on where all of the details will go. Um, so I exaggerate the colors a little bit. You'll see that it's more saturated right now, and that's okay because we're going to mute it with some glazing techniques that I'll show you in my next video. So first of all, I really recommend working with a glass palette. It helps me keep things very clean and neat so I'm able to see the color more purely, which I really like having. So I'm going to walk you through the colors I'm using starting on the bottom right hand side with titanium white, some zinc white, cadmium yellow, yellow ochre, alizarin crimson, cobalt blue, ultramarine blue, sap green, permanent green, viridian green, cadmium red, cadmium orange, and raw umber. Now I've already drawn most of the background, but I like to use a charcoal stick for this. It's pretty forgiving. If you work light-handed, you can wipe it off with relative ease. You will still have indication of the charcoal, but it's a nice tool to have when you're drawing on your basic shapes, because if you do need to make a correction, you can wipe it off pretty easily. So with this drawing, I'm just figuring out where the figures go in relation to one another, and I'm not really including any details, just like what I need to know. Where do the pants end? Where do the hands go, etc. But when I block things in later, it'll help me inform where the details will go, and that's what I'm going to do on the last part of the process. So since this scene is set on a overcast kind of stormy day, I'm going to use the zinc and titanium white mixed with cobalt blue, alizarin crimson, and yellow ochre. That's going to give me a nice moody shadow. The alizarin crimson needs to be used lightly. You want the emphasis to be on the white and the blue, and then the yellow ochre is going to help with the gray. And then on top of that, I'm going to add some ultramarine blue to give it a more saturation of color on the clouds that are in the foreground. And the thought is that the bottom of the clouds are darker than the top parts of the cloud, even if the top part is being overlapped by another cloud. And then I'm gonna lay in what the background would look like. I see here that there's a strip of dirt followed by some trees, and then I'm gonna do super easy blocked in foreground of all of this dirt and the pile of dirt that our character is kneeled in front of. And then I'm just going to do really basic gray white for the shirts, kind of get an idea where the hair and the clothing goes, and that'll be that for the first layer. I'm going to let it dry for a day or two and then come back with some more details. So be sure to check in and subscribe to my channel to see when the new video comes out, and I'll walk you through the whole painting from start to finish. All right, well, have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.